Hello, beautiful people. I am back. I have finally got around to us silk pressing my hair some so I can cut the ends as I have been saying for the over a month now that it's time for me to trim his ends. And as you guys can see here, what his hair is looking like now that it's flat ironed out some. So I'm just gonna probably just try to trim it small. It's not gonna be a whole lot because I am not a professional, and to be truthful with you, and I just don't want to mess his hair up by me not totally knowing how to cut it, but I know the demographics of trimming it somewhat. But this is what it looked like when I told you guys his hair is not too. He don't have too many split ends. As you can see, this is what it's looking like after it's flat iron. Sit up straight. Just sit straight with your back straight. And it is still very healthy. His hair, like I said, as you guys can see, is very healthy. So, I'm still hanging with it. Even though we went excessively long this time without hair washing, nobody ain't gonna tell me your hair getting a little dirty don't help your hair grow. From all the dirt, when I say dirty, I mean like you go maybe a week or two over your wash day of having a buildup of chemicals. I mean, like hair products, not chemicals, but hair products. Some on me is chemicals, but hair products. And I just try to use a lot of natural stuff as well on his hair. So as you guys can see, what it definitely looked like, his hair is still very, very much healthy, you know. And coming from me of having long hair all most of my life, I know when anybody should be able to look and tell when your hair is not healthy. And so this is pretty much, he just need a trim. So I think I'm gonna just trim the ends down. I think that's all I'm gonna do to it, like I normally do. Of hold this for 1 second. Of trimming his ends. I don't. Like I said, by me not being a professional, even with me seeing some of the girls professionally do hair, and it's not that I hate to cut his hair because, again, we have cut his hair down to the shoulders up here. If you guys go and look at our content, you will see that we have cut his hair down shoulder length. So I think I'm gonna just trim the ends of his hair right here, all of this here, right here, but need to be trimmed is what I'm gonna do because it don't really look all that straggly. Like you could tell when some people just have really, you could tell where it definitely needs to be trimmed right here. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, Malachi, let me see the, let me see the scissors. So yeah, I'm gonna just trim it just a little bit. And as you guys can see, his hair is just to make it look somewhat better. Because some people don't like to admit, if you know you're not a professional, but I know how to trim it enough to make it look neat. But to be like, oh, I know how to cut it in layers and all of that, I don't. But to trim it to match up, to look neat. And like I said, here is where we had cut his hair from before, but his hair don't need to be cut up here again because there's this hair growing back. So again, this is why I be explaining and expressing in the hair tutorials and some of our videos how important it is for you to moisturize your ends, to moisturize the end of your hair, to shampoo the end of your hair, to condition the end of your hair. It still has life too. So you need to do all of that. You can't just do the root and the scalp of your hair and the and just leave the ends. You can't do that because you want your ends to look healthy as well. So now you guys see that his hair is stand up. Now, no, just 1 second. And you guys can even see, move the stool back for a second. Move your stool a step back just a second. Move it to the side. Now step back just a second. Go up just a little bit. And as you guys can see, this is him standing up. And his hair is still, with him standing up, this is the length of his hair still. So it's not just because he's sitting down. So I like to just show you guys some of the products and different things. Like I said, if you go back and look at some of our content, you will see some of the products that I use on his hair and how I get it. It just keep, it grows at a good rate. Of course, you could tell from the videos. But anyway, guys, this is just all I wanted to show you guys of him with his hair of silk pressing. And I actually think it's growed again. I think since we started doing content in June, I think we started the end of May, June. If you guys go back and look at my videos, his hair was not even, I don't even think it was quite this long. I think it grew maybe an inch or two because it's back down here again, right here at almost at the tailbone. Hold your head up. So you keep holding his head down. Yeah, it's back here again to the tailbone. So, like I said, if you guys, want me to share, I'll always share products. That is why we're here for helping each other of sharing different products that work when we do these hair tutorials. So now you guys see it up close and personal. All right, guys, until the next one.